The ocean is unpredictable. At times it appears calm, silent, almost welcoming. But in a single moment, it can turn into an unforgiving force. This is the true story of a man who went out for a simple fishing trip and ended up spending 76 days lost at sea, drifting with no control, no rescue, and no certainty of survival. This is not a story of luck. It is a story of human endurance, a real story against all odds. José Salvador Alvarenga was not an adventurer. He was an experienced fisherman, familiar with the ocean, the weather, and the hardships of life at sea. On that day, he left the coast of Mexico in a small fishing boat, accompanied by a young helper. Nothing suggested danger. The plan was simple. A short fishing trip, return home the same day. The engine was working. The radio was on board. The sky appeared stable. But on the ocean, plans offer no guarantees. Hours later, the weather began to change. Dark clouds formed rapidly. The wind intensified without warning. A violent storm struck the boat, far stronger than expected. Waves slammed against the vessel. Visibility dropped almost to zero. In the chaos, everything failed. The engine stopped. The radio went silent. The boat lost all ability to navigate. They were dragged farther and farther away from the coast. When the storm finally passed, silence followed, and an endless ocean surrounded them. Without an engine, without communication, and without any sense of location, they were completely adrift. Food ran out quickly. Fresh water lasted only a few days. The sun burned relentlessly during the day. At night, the cold was severe. The small boat became a floating prison. Each passing day raised the same question. Was anyone searching for them? To avoid dying of thirst, they began collecting rainwater whenever it fell, using anything they could find. To eat, they caught fish with their bare hands and improvised tools. The food was eaten raw. There was no alternative. Their bodies weakened, but their minds continued to fight. Survival became the only daily mission. After weeks at sea, the young helper became seriously ill. Extreme hunger and dehydration took their toll. His body could no longer endure. He died on the boat. José was left completely alone. Beyond fear and hunger, he now faced something even more cruel: absolute isolation. Alone in the middle of the ocean, José endured long stretches of silence. No conversations, no human sounds, no clear sense of time. He spoke to himself to stay sane. He thought about his family. He thought about giving up. Yet each day, he woke up again. even when hope seemed to disappear. As the days passed, survival required unthinkable decisions. José survived by eating raw fish, seabirds, and sea turtles. When rain did not come, he used the blood of animals to stay hydrated. His body became dangerously thin. His skin burned under constant sunlight. His strength faded, but his instinct to survive remained alive. Over time, José stopped counting days. He no longer knew how long he had been lost. Ships appeared on the horizon, then vanished. He began to accept the possibility of dying at sea. Still, he lived one day at a time. After more than 2 months drifting, something unfamiliar appeared on the horizon: land. At first, he believed it was an illusion caused by extreme exhaustion, but ocean currents slowly carried the boat closer. When the boat finally reached the shore of a small island, José collapsed onto the sand, too weak to stand. He had survived 76 days at sea. Local residents discovered José severely dehydrated, malnourished, and barely conscious. He received immediate medical care. Many doubted his story, but investigations confirmed it. Ocean currents, timelines, and physical evidence all matched his account. It was real. José Salvador Alvarenga survived what few humans ever could. Without technology, without assistance, without certainty. This story reminds us that the human body has limits, but the human mind, when it refuses to surrender, can go far beyond them. This was a true story, a story lived against all odds.